빨간 거? 이게 다시 빨간 거 누르면 돼.
가자. The sun is missing the dawn. Got like six in here. Nobody's here. Okay, let's you try to get home quickly. I'm waiting for your deli. That's not, I'm sorry. Today is 25th of September, right? Good. And, hey, you have to. You did, but that's the thing that I asked you last week, right? So how many pages you made look, you did, I'm trying to so please do it, please. Okay, I'm not going to check anymore. I'm not doing that. Can do it today. And also you didn't listen. If you find it difficult, that's okay. That's okay. And if you find out it's very difficult to start with me, just you can ask me in Korean during a break. That's fine too. Yeah. Okay, coffee. Here's yours. Did you listen? How many times? Oh, I asked you to. I trust you. Yours. Can you guys ask me to get back those files that I got from you guys? Ukraine? You also watching now. Okay, today is going to be a little bit busy, easier than where's your vacation? sure you're not? Don't you didn't? Okay. Just check. And oh, you didn't. This one. Why not? You gotta finish before you go home today. Okay? So, I'm asking you to do before you go home today. Okay? You sure you can do it? You can finish today? Before you go home, and I really hate this kind of thing. It doesn't take such a long time to do. I think you're smart work. I know you did do your homework, but that's you didn't. Yes, that's true. That's where you have no your homework. Gaku! So you gotta finish before you go home today, okay? And Ali, did you check your homework too, Dawn? So what did you do today? You're not ready for anything today. What did you even get some answers with the questions? Did you? Yeah. Did you? You couldn't? Okay, that's fine too. But I can check the previous homework. And please, I want you to do all the patterns today. Then please show me before you go home. I know you couldn't. That's not the thing. You didn't. But I'm just asking you to do it before you go home. Okay? Just to make sure. Yes or no? Yes. Can you? Can you? Maybe, should be, must be, can you? Yes? Please? Will you get sample that today? Okay. Okay, let's put everything away. For a second, put it down, please. Anna. Alicia. Why did I bring it? Okay, and what? Why did I bring everything from here? Okay, Selena. Somebody's not here. There we go, and Lily. So everything's here. Why do I have this one? Okay, let's finish within 5 minutes exactly, please. Is it 25th, right? September. Oh, what? 2. And what class? We need to go for chapter 6 and 7.
되었다고요? 네.
Okay, just 30 seconds, and it's on talking goes away. Nice. Okay, sometimes. Can I take them away? Yeah, Anna.
Plus.
Okay, please open your textbook for page. Yeah, page 38 with the topic of chapter 6, unit 6. Together, please. Just be quiet, please. Okay, here's some handouts. Alright, there's a handout for chapter 6, and the other one is for chapter 7. So I'll give you some time to fill all the blanks up. Maybe 3 minutes should be okay, right? There we go. 6 and 7. That's really pretty. 6 and 7. And 6 and 7 too. And there we go. That's 6 and 7. So we have 2 topics to read as our homework from last week, right? The first one was about Bermuda Triangle, right? We already have heard about this topic lots of times, right? So how many paragraphs do we have in this topic on page 38? Yeah, we have just 3 paragraphs. And did you guys find out what the main idea about illustration this topic? And what about the next one, which is unit 7? How many paragraphs do we have? We have 4 paragraphs, right? And so what about this one? Of course, this topic would be about British English, right? But do you guys realize how those 2 topics get started with? Okay, please look at the first paragraph on page 38. Just have a look. How does the topic get started with? And also for page 44 too. And just have a look at the first paragraph. The second topic is talking about British English and American English. Actually, it is about like the differences between British English and American English. But the topic is getting started with a story of a boy. Alright? So just think about those 2 topics. Why do they get started with in those ways? I'm giving you this handout as well. Okay, Anna, why do you write something? It doesn't matter what topic it's about. Why do you write something? When you write something, the purpose is, why do you write something? To tell something, right? And when I write a letter for Kathy, for example, I think about Kathy. We already think about the readers, the people who would read my writings or my letters, right? So when we write down something, we need to attract like get the interest from the people, get those interests from people. That's the most important thing. We need to attract interest from people, from readers, right? So there's the best way to attract the readers when you write down something. For example, when I get started in my class, I always ask you guys some questions, like what do you think about it, or how are you today, do you like this one, have you ever heard about these kinds of things, blah, 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 blah. I normally ask some questions. Or I sometimes tell you guys about my experience, which is really interesting, to attract your interest. 관심 끌려고, right? So that's gonna be the best way to write, the best writing. Okay, let's have a look at the hands up. So to make you write better, so we need to attract readers for your writing. So we can write some interesting stories related with the topic, or we can also ask some questions for the readers. Right? So, in academic writing, we say this is kind of general statement. General statement. General statement means there can be some sentences to attract readers' interest, or there can be some like questions. Of course, to attract your interest, to attract readers' interest. Yeah? Then we say, so, I want to write down about these, blah, blah, blah. Then I can tell the main topic, main statement. So we have some examples on your handout. Okay, let's just read those examples. The first one and the second one as well, and just find out which one is easier to read, or which one is more interesting to read, please. The first one and the second one. Okay, they are talking about the same topics. For the first one, those two writings are talking about the same topic, which is the Bermuda Triangle. But one is starting like, there is a mysterious region that is called the Bermuda Triangle that is located in Florida, blah, blah, blah. But second one is, 19 Navy airplanes were disappeared on December 5th, 1945. So which one is easier to understand? Which one makes us to think about the topic? Which one does attract our interest more? The first one? The second one. Because the second one is telling us about one story which happens in that area. And what about the second one too? The first one is starting like, there are some differences between American English and British English, blah, 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 blah. But the second one, a handsome boy living in New York visited London. Which one attracts your interest more? Which one is better? Yes, the second one. So that's a way to write a better writing. So, all those two topics started in the same way too. Like, for the Unit 6 and for Unit 7, they are just telling one story each, what happened. And then from the second paragraph, they just write it down. They're telling us about something, the most important thing they want to talk about. So let's have a look. So let's just fill out all the blanks, please. Okay, on the first paragraph, what kinds of story is showing us? On December, when happened? 5th of December 1945. 45. And how many airplanes disappeared? 19. And did they have any ideas why all the airplanes disappeared? It was kind of like mysterious, right? And what about the second paragraph? Okay, it is a reason marked by, Florida. And did they have any like some clues or choices? They just disappeared without a trace. Without a trace means, did they show something like something happened in here and some reasons why they got disappeared? There was nothing. There was nothing to find out the reason without that choice. Without any sign to show the accident. And also, because of this kind of reason, people think it's really dangerous and mysterious. So people call this place
Devil's Triangle.
Devil's Triangle. And what about the third paragraph, which is the last one? Some people think like, okay, there should be a reasonable explanation, right? But also, other people think, no, that is not can be explained. That happens because of something we cannot explain. Maybe gods or superstitions does something. So what can you put for the blank? Yes, for natural. So for the first blank, reasonable. Explanation. And for the second one, we can put supernatural. So that was the first topic. Alright? And what about the second one? Okay, we need to go for page 41 first before we go for the next topic. For page 41, please. Okay, making a summary. Okay, let's finish all together. From the first sentence, can we read all together, please? Everybody's ready now? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Many airplanes have disappeared in the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is a region marked by Florida. There were so many disappearances that some people call this place the Devil's Triangle. Maybe there was a reason, explanation for these disappearances. What about the last one? But some people think that this was all because of supernatural reasons. Any questions? Okay, we're moving on to the next topic, which was about British English. So we have 4 paragraphs in there. And also this topic is getting started telling us about an interesting story. And there is one boy who is living in New York, right? Matthew. And he went to London, which is the capital city of Britain, in England, right? So that's what happens for him. He thought like, okay, there should be no problem at all to communicate with people because I'm American, I speak English. And I'm going to Britain, and they also speak English. So, what kind of problem would I have? no problem to communicate. But he found out many differences between British English and American English, right? And also, when I talk to you guys, or when I write down something on the board, you guys have me like, oh, is that something wrong? Very different from I learned. Because I sometimes use British English, right? And even my accent is a little bit different from American English too. Okay, so let's fill all the blanks out with your hands up. Okay, we have 4 paragraphs, but there's nothing to fill out with the last one. Okay, let's go from the first paragraph. A junior high school student living in where? Yeah, a boy living in New York. In New York City. He visited where? Yeah, visited London. And then he found out some differences between what and what. Yeah, American English and British English. And on the first paragraph, the writer is telling us about the biggest difference. Yeah, vocabulary. Like what? Of course, the accent is different too, but the biggest difference was in vocabulary. In American English, we say line, right? Standing in a line. But in written what you wrote, we see not line. We see queue. We say queue. It is like just line. Stand in a queue, stand in a line. And when we say apartment, the accommodation to live, like a small like unit. Yeah, apartment. In British English, we say flat. Also, what other examples do we have? Okay, the hand of the car, we say hood, right? Hood. But in British English, they say bonnet. Give me other examples too. And for the truck, like the big car to carry something, we say truck, but in British English, just lorry. And what about the other one? Yeah, subway. When we say like subway in British English, it is just like the way, but under the ground, under the basement. 지하로 가는 길, like that. But in English, subway is like the transportation, 지하철, right? So in American English, subway, but in British English, just say underground because it goes through underground. And what about, do we have some more examples? No, that was all. And for the second paragraph, and also he finds out something different in spelling, yes, like in American English we say like center, but in British English they just change the order. But that is not center. We just pronounce as the same center. And also, burn is a past form of burn. 태우다의 과거형, 혹은 과거 분사, right? But in British English, they say not burn, they say burnt. Change to T. And what about realize? They could read as, yeah, that's right. And color, they put, yeah, one more letter with U. And also, yeah, dialogue, they put small letters to dialogue. when we say hi mate, what does it mean, hi mate? Means like just friends, yeah. Like we say classmate. Of course, in American English, we say classmates. The friends who studied in the class together. But we don't, they don't, I'm not American say. American peoples like almost never say the words like hi mate or have a good day mate. Nice to meet you mate. Sounds like buddy, a very casual word. So let's say mate means like friends. Or buddy. And also they say cheers. Like you might sometimes hear from Lucia. I say sometimes when you give me something or when I get some help from you guys, I say, oh, cheers, cheers. Doesn't mean that like when you drink something, 건배. It means, of course, 건배. But when I say like, I get some help from you guys, I say cheers. It sounds like just a thanks. Not thank you very much. Not formal language, but cheers means like just very casual, informal word. Just cheers. Very simple. Cheers. Thank you. Thanks means cheers. It's much easier and it's much shorter than thank you very much or thanks a lot. The cheers means just thanks. And for the last one, the boy was really interested in those differences, right? So he decided to search more differences between British English and American English. So let's go for page 47 quickly. Okay, which one should come as the first blank? For the first blank, for the answer. A few days should be the answer. And what about the second blank? Surprised to find. And what about the third one? Were slightly different. And the second one from the bottom also used to words should be plural with s in the end. And for the last one, so interesting that he decided to do more research. Okay, it's time to take a break for 5 minutes. Okay, go take a break, guys. Yeah, done? Okay. Oh, you forgot your name. And yeah, you don't have to write down your name. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's go back to the test pattern, textbook pattern.
여기 남캐리
So where are we now? Okay, let's read all the answers for the textbook, please. Okay, on page, we're going back to page 38, please. Just we have two questions at the bottom, right? Okay, the first one, pretty. Can you read the questions for you answer, please? Can you? We were doing, those questions on page 38.
So they refers to 19 Navy airplanes.
Yeah, 19 Navy airplanes. Good job. And what of the second one? Lena,
Number is the first picture.
what did you say?
Try
Refers to? Yeah, the Bermuda Triangle is fine too, or we can put as designator. Just one of them. Anything of them is fine. And so moving on to the next page, which is 39. Okay, the first one, what was the main idea of the passage? Kathy?
The main idea of this passage is that the Bermuda Triangle is non-permanent disappearances.
Good, which should be the answer. And the next one, the best title for this passage would be what, Kate?
The best title for this passage would be Lost in the Bermuda.
Yes, it should be the answer, right? And then number one again at the bottom. Ellie, can you try it? Is it difficult for you? Just try it once.
The 90 planes that took off from Florida on December 5th,
45?
were never found.
Yeah, we're never seen again means we couldn't find them anymore. Will just disappear. And number two. Anna, the reason for the disappearance is
The Bermuda Triangle was just supernatural.
what you say? See? No. Anyone else? No. Yeah, A should be yes. A. Yeah. The Bermuda Triangle is not known for sure. Nobody knows. That is why people argue like, no, that is because of this reason. No, that is because of this reason, blah, blah, blah. And number three, which is the last one, Kate. Just read the sentence with your answer, please. The Bermuda.
Known for administrative.
Good. C should be the answer. Moving on to the next page. Okay, let's read it all together. Which one should come as the first answer?
Reasonable.
What? Reasonable, yeah, reasonable. And the second one?
Consider.
Good. And third one?
Explanation.
Coincidence? Does it fit the plan? Coincidence? That should be the second one. Yeah. And the third answer was?
Explanation.
Yes, explanation. And number four
Consider.
should be? Yeah, disappeared. Should be with the past one. And number five? Trace, like the sign. Trace. Be the last answer. All done? Okay. we did for page 41 and again 42, please. 42. Okay, the first one, let's read all together. Would you answer, please? The Bermuda Triangle. All together, not just one. All together again. We are doing page 42. Pretty? What's your answer again, please? The first sentence, please.
The Bermuda Triangle is famous for many mysterious disappearances.
Okay, good. So what about the second one, Lena? Good. So what about the third one, Kate? Okay, the third one. Anyone else can do? Anna. Kathy. Yeah, some people call this place fabulous triangle. Lena, number 4.
You cannot find the Bermuda Triangle.
Good. You can should be with capital letter. You cannot find the Bermuda Triangle on the map. What about the last one, Ellie? Just try, you can do it. This is because
It is not an official name.
perfect. It is not an official name. Good job. Okay, quickly moving on to page 44. Okay, which one should come as the first answer? Yeah, Danny O'Brien. And the second one, these words. These words should be plural with S in the end. Second one, these words as plural forms. And 45, please. So what's the main idea of this passage? Kate? Which of these shoes? See? British people have difficulties communicating with Americans? No, not really. There are some differences. Yeah, A should be the perfect answer. Differences between British and American English. That was the main idea. And what about the second one? Pretty?
The best time of this passage would be different English.
Good, different English. Good job. And number 1 again at the bottom. Lena. Yeah, A. Blurry. And not underground, not on it. And what about number 2, Kate? British people say cheers when they wish to. No, can you say it again? Yeah, that can be including some yeah. B can be the answer. I didn't explain that. Yeah. Let's make it so we're thank you. And so what about the third one? Pretty.
Written the word language friend.
Friends, A should be the answer. Good. The next one, please. And for the first line, accents, good job. What about the second one? Good. Number 3, perfect. And number 4, surprise. And for the last one, difference, good job. And for the listening practice again, let's go. Number 1. With his father for a few days. Right? And what about the second one? Can you try it, Kate? Can you? Or Pretty?
He thought he would have no trouble communicating.
Good. And the third one, Kathy?
Other than the accent, the biggest
difference between, good job,
British English and American English was in vocabulary.
vocabulary, perfect, was in vocabulary. And for number 4, Ellie. Can you just try it now, Anna? Any ideas? Kate, Lena? Perfect. And for the last one, Danny found this very interesting. Found this very interesting. Should be answers. Well done. Okay. Finally, we are going for the writings together. Okay. So let's read the first question together. Everyone's ready? Okay. Have a look at the word together and please read the first question. Please. 3, 2, 1. Let's read it all together. Go. Okay, where is the Bermuda Triangle located? So where is it located? So which one should come as the naming part? I mean subject. Yeah, or you can do that. Just it. The question is asking using just present simple, and we can just say it is. And should be, yeah, passive, located. Where? We can say just in Florida, but it is not marked on the map, right? So we can just say located nearby. Just near Florida, yes. What is it famous for? It also we put as a subject, just it is famous for mysterious. And the last question, what explanation might there be for the disappearances?
It can be supernatural or accident.
Perfect. Can you say it again, please?
It can be supernatural or just an accident.
Okay. What about in this way? Some people. Old. Reasonable explanation. Yes. But other say but others say what? All happened because of that's going to be the perfect answer. Right? Okay, now time to relive all the questions together. And what can you put? We need to add some vocabularies, some traditions, and okay, the first one. Which one is located in Florida? Yeah. Bermuda Triangle. is located near Florida. And it is famous for mysterious experiences. Some people say it all happens with reasonable explanations, but others say it all happens because of supernatural things. This one too. What? And so also, what about this one? This one is gonna be a little bit difficult. Okay, the first question, what types of differences are there between British and American English? Okay, how can we get science to make the sentence to answer? There are. What kinds of differences? What types of? Of course, accent. Vocabularies, yep. With verbs there are some differences, such as, or differences with example, blah 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 blah. For instance, blah 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 blah. To support our idea, to support your idea stronger, then we can give some examples, some ideas to support. Like we can show some examples, like for example, for instance, such as blah blah blah. So that was the thing I explained before. So you can just you can use those vocabularies, and those gonna be for the first cover too. I can give it this way too. There are some differences, such as accent and also what was different? The second, the biggest difference was what was that? And also spelling. Yep. Was that all? And also, sometimes the meaning was a little bit different. And what about the expressions, right? And expression between British and American. And what about the second question? How do the two differ in terms of vocabulary? Do you know any examples? We can put as just one sentence altogether. How do the two differ in terms of vocabulary? So we can just write down some examples, like we did, right? For example,
Line.
For example, line is called queue in British English. And also, what else do we have? A truck is called lorry. Apartment is called flat. And let's make a sentence. So I'm going to put those questions in one sentence. Lorry. There was what? Line. Also truck. food. Subway. And hood. Are called. What line was due? Truck was lorry. Apartment was flat. Subway was underground. And hood was bonnet. And British English. Okay, what about the next question? How do the two differ in terms of spelling? In spelling, and also we need to write down some examples too. Like what?
Color.
Yeah. Color. Give me all like this, please. Look at me. Color. And what else?
Center.
Center. Good job.
Realize.
Realize.
Dialogue.
Dialogue. Bird. What's it all?
Yes.
So we need to put and twinkle, dialogue, and burn. The past form of burn. R. Color was with you all. Center was center, but with all first. And realize was with as. Dialogue. We need to put U, E in the end. And burns with T in the end. And British. Okay, how about in terms of explanations? Give me an example. Okay, the pattern is asking us about just one, giving one example, but we can put more than two examples, like if we have more. If you come up with just one idea, that's okay. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to write down more than one sentence, one example. But if you come up with more than two ideas, then please write down all your ideas. Then you'll get more scores or a great mark, right? Better marks. Okay, in terms of expressions, we can write down. And also, in British English, people use made and choose by good. So remove all the questions again. And let's finish. Right. Okay, there are some differences such as accents, vocabulary, spelling, and instructions between British and American English. For example, so with the batter, it's one transition to make the sentence natural. And also, what kinds of transition do we have to okay, what can you put in here? What kinds of transition do we have? We learned something. What? Anna, what did you say? Also, but we already used with the last sentence. What can you use? Next, yeah, that can be, but there should be something better. What of this one for them or with the other hands means like however. So we can use that words when we write down something very different thing from the previous thing. In addition, that can perfect in addition. Yeah, it was perfect in addition. Like I'm telling another example, right? In addition was perfect. Oh, Cat was brilliant. Okay. And questions? So you guys will write down this writings again by next week. It's giving you some homework too. Yes. Two. Yeah. It's 2H. And Anna. Okay. It's 2H. Okay, please take this one. There we go. Alan, you couldn't study hard, right? You couldn't last week. So I can't just let you go home only today. Okay, because you have things and you couldn't do your homework. Thank you. And please remember this is I need to give you 2 each, right? See, my brain's not working today. I'm just out of my mind. And so I need to give you 2 each. Because these were 2 topics today. Did you get just one? I told you to finish yours. When can you do it? Can you do it by Thursday? For sure? Can you bring it? For sure? Promise me? Can I let you go home? Can I trust you? Okay, that is for your mom, not for yourself. Okay, that is for your mom. And there we go. 25th of September. And the homework will be. What was it? The test book for Unit 8 and 9 on next week. So we'll be in 2 weeks, right? We're not coming here on Tuesday. I mean next week. We're choosing holiday. Okay? So this class will be in 2 weeks. Tuesday, no, not just coming Tuesday. And yeah. Also, chapter units 8 and 9. Okay, please cross out number 4. There's no work for us. And the vocabulary list, please do for 8 and 9 too. Indication unit 8 and 9 as well. And please do for the recipe the final copies of your writings, okay? And someone. What students in this class should finish by Thursday and gonna show me. Any questions? Here you go.